Are you ready with the national anthems? Are you ready? The national anthems of Morocco and Nigeria, in that sequence. Are you? Okay. Please, let's rise for the national anthem of Morocco. And now, the national anthem of Nigeria. Taking on a good photograph ongoing. The person says no. He has the knife, the bread, and the butter. So whatever he says, stay. Official warm-up on the net. Official warm-up at the net. Thank you. taking his or her position. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, presentation of the international referees for this match. Referee Boris Bankoe from Cameroon.
This is printing, man.
Second referee Regine Wu from Cameroon. Thank you very much. And the teams that are watching this afternoon are all in Africa, and they are here for the African Nations Volleyball Championship. And they are Team Morocco and Team Nigeria. As we prepare, President
for Nigeria in this game, they know that their heads will be held very, very high. Haven't come through this particular championship with 2 wins. I mean, this clash is a question of who tops the table. The Cameroonians, they already have 2 wins as well. Although they lost to Nigeria in their opening game, that's a miraculous, magical moment that saw them from a 2-set lead, losing 3-2 to Nigeria. Nigeria, coming up from that particular encounter, they got better in the next fixture. They won the Gambia 3 games, 3 sets to 1, and it means that this team have a set advantage of 3. But then when it comes to the Cameroonians, they also have a set of 3, a set of 2. I beg your pardon. Nigeria is at the top of the table here. Then Cameroon also has 2nd. But then what it means for Cameroon is that they're going to be heading to the World Cup. But for Nigeria here, obviously they booked their ticket to the World Championship. But it's only left to see if they will still maintain their leadership on the top of that table. And that's exactly why this International Women's Day fixture is one that everyone here, the most popular nation of the world, Nigeria, really, really wants to see.
Right. The atmosphere here is electrifying. Of course, Morocco, I'm sure this is not what they planned for at this championship, because at the beginning, in the first match for them, they lost to a team that many considered as underdogs, Gambia. So many do not expect Morocco to give Nigeria much trouble today. But it's a game of volleyball, it can go either side. So we cannot wait. So for the next, you can call it 90 minutes or more than that, we're going to be enjoying unending volleyball action. It's Morocco against Nigeria, the last encounter of the under-18 girls and under-19 boys African Nations Volleyball Championship. And again, we're live at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Package B of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja. So, let's go. In a matter of minutes, we're going to be seeing the team that will be taking the early lead. But now it's Morocco that will be getting us underway. 7 here, Morocco. And Nigeria just drew the first blood. It's 1 to Nigeria, nothing yet to Morocco. And it looks like it's going to be a great start for Nigeria.
Yes, a great start, a great spike there for Paul Ogulumba. I mean, he averages a 3.37 spikes every match that he plays, and already has recorded 1 in this one. It tells you that the Nigerian team are off for something in this fixture. And 2 now for Nigeria. They seem to be opening just the way that every team or any team anywhere in the world will want to open a game of this magnitude. And for Nigeria here, it's about maintaining momentum. It's about keeping it cool and calm, and of course making sure that irrespective of whatever they play here today, they are proud of themselves and they are having fun as well.
I can tell you it's 3 in favor of Nigeria, nothing yet for Morocco. The North Africans look to be struggling this early. The Nigerian boys look to be in no mood for play. It goes in favor of Nigeria. And Morocco are still very much in search of their first. And of course, their coach, Alassane, having seen that, quickly called for a quick technical timeout, which is the first for this encounter.
Yes, it is the first timeout, but then before that timeout was called in by the Moroccan coach. I talk about El Hassani. Well, I think the Moroccans, they realize that their captain, jersey number 4, giving away the 4th serve that makes it point number 4 for Nigeria. It's not a good statistics for Sadil Abdullah, who we have seen smoking in this championship, jersey number 4 for Morocco. He is the leader of this team, and he knows that if this team is going to get anything from this particular match, there's a whole lot of responsibility and character that has been laid on his shoulders, and he really have to come out better, like we have seen him before, especially when they played their opening game against the Gambia. I think Abdullah here knows there's a point to prove, and definitely they will have to do it well, and he has to be the man to lead it.
All right, just like Sean Pablo rightly pointed out, for Morocco to get anything out of this game, they will have to step up the way they are playing currently, because they are trailing by 5 points. The Nigerian boys have had a good start, and what a beautiful block there, and that terminates the rally, and obviously an opportunity for Nigeria. Well taken, and it's now 6 points to Nigeria. The Moroccans are still very much looking for 1st point. Go again. Let's see where this ends up. And of course, they had to celebrate that way. That's how you feel when you get your 1st point. I must give it to them. It's now 1 to Morocco, 6 to Nigeria. Are we going to see a points rush here? They go again. It's out, and well read by the Nigerian boys. And of course, Morocco, you know that they have to do better when it comes to their serves.
It gets to grow, it gets to improve, and it gets to be updated with what is attuned, especially with time. And for the rules that are being restructured, I think that's one particular rule that the Nigerians will smile for, to have given them that 8th point in this particular match against the only one that has been realized by jersey number 7, Alexander Yanis Kagnat for Morocco. I think the Nigerians really also know that if this game has to go their way, it's all about how they started and how they've started this game. It looks like a game that they are not only going to win, but then they're going to win with their shoulders super high.
Right. The Moroccans had to celebrate that again. It's not easy to get points against an opponent like Nigerian boys, because they've really started so well today. And of course, it's now 2 to Morocco and 8 to the Nigerian boys. And the libero there got that ball back, and obviously well blocked by the Nigerian boy. See, very much in play. Another block there, and that had to be given to Nigeria. The Nigerian boys at the moment are cruising, and of course, Coach Sani is still very much interested in seeing his team perform even more. And that's out. It goes in favor of Nigeria again, and it looks like Nigeria just getting the points.
Substitution Morocco, 2 in, out.
The Moroccan coach, that's Benjamani, been assisted by Alassane, already getting worried about what's going on at the moment. Well blocked by the Nigerian boys, and it's beautiful to see what they are doing. And Michael, it's number 11 jersey, has really been outstanding. All the boys have been performing. Morocco still very much in play. There was no stopping Nigeria in that process. They wanted that, and they got the point. It's game on, Nigeria. Nigerian boys are leading by 10 points at the moment. And of course, their points rush has been stopped by Morocco, who have just gained another point for themselves. It's now 3 to Morocco and 12 to Nigeria. Well received. The idea was there for the Nigerian, but their North African opponents, read that very well, and the ball was out. Now 4 to Morocco. Was targeting an ace there. Beautiful one. That's how stars do. Beautiful one from Vincent. That's what we've known him for, and we've just seen him show himself there, and that's beautiful.
Well, really beautiful for a young man who averages 3.34 spikes in a game. I think Vincent Matthias was really very smoking for Nigeria when he played against Gambia at the Gambians, and he came through in a full force, and he made sure that game came into the Nigerians' way, and he came in a fantastic fashion as well. And it's also very important to see what he's doing in this game. He is not just being present, but then he's making a significant presence here in this particular game, and with the lead they have now, it's a stretch as large as 11. I think the Nigerians here might just win this first set without their opponent getting a double digit.
That'll be interesting to see. Sean Pablo won a series first set, won by Nigeria, with Morocco not getting to 10. It's out. Advantage to Nigeria, who have another point. It's now 16 to Nigeria. I can tell you Morocco only have 4 at the moment. It means that Nigeria are 12 points better than Morocco at the moment. And obviously, what a normal coach will do at this point is to call for a technical timeout. But Sean Pablo, if you were to be in the shoes of these two coaches, what will you be telling your players?
First I'll start with the coach of the losing team. I want to perhaps give a little bit of some advice to the Moroccan coach. I talk about Ben Yamani Mohammed. I think that what the Moroccans have been doing that really have not been spotted is the fact that the players are looking quite sluggish on the court. They are slow. They don't attack the pace of the game. Every game has got its different kind of pace. It's got its own different kind of momentum. It's got its own different kind of rhythm. And for you being a player, you should be able to meet up with the rhythm, the pace of the game. That momentum, when you be at that level, that's only where you can equal your opponent and then look for surpassing them. The Moroccans have not been able to do that lately, and that has been a lot for Nigeria. Look at the speed at which Nigerians attack the ball. They go for every ball that come their way. Even the ones that don't come their way, they make sure they get their feet closer enough to the ball and then do justice to whatever situation it actually is. I think the Nigerians are cruising here, but this particular set will be very important if they are going to win this game, which means if they win it with a landslide victory without having their opponent get a double digit, it means that we might just be in for a very short match here.
Right. We've seen 2 quick points gained by Nigeria. A fourth coming through Michael. Beg your pardon, that's Vincent Matthias. Well, another one came from Jeremiah. Just like Sean Pablo rightly mentioned, the Nigerian boys are cruising at the moment, and Morocco have stayed on 4 points. And it looks that might not be changing anytime soon, because the Nigerian boys, they're in no mood for play. And it looks like this is going to be one of the fastest sets at this championship. Just within few minutes, the Nigerian boys have garnered 19 points. Morocco on the attack. You have to have mercy on the North Africans.
How on earth will you see that super strike of a spike and you don't love this game? It's just not possible. I mean, look at the venom, look at the emotion, look at the anger, look at the hunger that came through from the arms of Pascal. He just made sure that he did it so fantastically well. I mean, given the opponent no chance at all. Look at it, the scoreboard saying 20 to Nigeria, only 4 to Morocco. Only 1 point is enough for the addition for 25 for them to get this. And if Nigeria can get the first 5 serves that will proceed after this timeout, I think it might just be something for the Nigerians to really release, especially when it comes to a matter of sets in this championship. This can actually be superbly and flawless for them.
All right, I can tell you for free that with anger and hunger, the Nigerian boys are hanging their opponents. 20 to Nigeria at the moment and just 4 to Morocco. And that was a poor save coming from Vincent Matthias, number 13 jersey for Nigeria. And Morocco have 5 points at the moment, and they are not going down without a fight. They are not giving up. They believe they can still do things. They can still make things happen. The idea was there for Morocco, but it wasn't executed very well. And that gives Nigeria another point. And they are within 4 points of winning this set. Can they do it so quickly? They are leading their opponents by 16 points. Nigeria quickly gave Morocco 2 cheap points there. But it's now 3 in a row for Morocco. From 4 points, they are now on 7. We're seeing a resurgence coming from their side. Will they continue? We love to see beautiful rallies. You have to pity the Moroccans there. They fought for the ball to the end, but the Nigerians were just too powerful, and there was nothing they could do about it.
Well, I think it's unfortunate for Agalu Ismail there, the player from Tihad Casablanca there in Morocco. I think it was just unfortunate that he seemed to have strained his spine from that situation, but then he will have to get resuscitated by the medical team. And there we have the team come through. But the Moroccans here, they've not been playing with the kind of fight that we saw them play against the Gambia in their opening fixture. And that is really telling against them on the scoreboard. I mean, look at the motivation coming into jersey number 10, El Buinani Yusuf. He's been the only player seemed to have a bit of life and a little bit of that bite in his teeth for the Moroccans. But then they have to come together. And I think Sadil Abdel is not coming enough to the party. I'm also expecting more from Kagnat Yanis, that's Alexander. I'm expecting him to do more. That's jersey number 7. I'm also looking for the scene jersey number 3, Kutam Zaid, come to the party as well. How about Zabt Mohamed Reida, jersey number 8? The Moroccans know that they can do better than this, but they have not been actually living up to the expectations. So I think they just have to shake it off, irrespective of whatever this first set brings. They could just shake it off and then get back to the second set and see if they can grab something for themselves. They really do deserve to get something. Haven't lost 3-0 against Cameroon in their last fixture.
Right. Is it going to be the end of this set? No. Morocco are not going down without a fight, and they are giving Nigeria a quick run for their man is there, but the gap is just too wide. 8-24. And when you check that, that's 16 points. Nigeria 1 point away from claiming this set, and they've done it in style. 8 to Morocco, 25 to Nigeria, and that was very quick for Nigeria. They've claimed the first set here against Morocco. What a game we're seeing.
Well, 33 points were made in all, a difference of 17, 25-8. Nigeria knew exactly what to do. They came into this game with just one mandate: come here, floor your opponent, take the day. And the first set just interpreted all of that character just inside how many minutes. And well, I think the Moroccans here, they know that it's themselves they have to blame. But then you want to give away kudos to them because they are the only North African country that came into this championship, irrespective of how hard coronavirus made it for Egypt, Algeria, and the rest of them that were built to be here. But then Morocco had a way of going past all of that and being here. And I think for them to be here, they should also try to take away something from it. And I will expect that to see how they play in the second set of this game. It is not over yet. Nigerians can't celebrate now. It's very, very far from saying that the final whistle is yet here. But the Moroccans, it's not looking like they've got what it takes to defeat this rampaging, rioting, running Nigerians. These Nigerians are seriously on fire tonight. The pace, the speed, the anticipation, the vision, and also the concentration is absolutely spot on for them. And that's the reason why we have seen them win the very first set without their opponent getting a double digit. I think, buddy, this is the very best you can expect of African volleyball.
Right, if you're just joining us, this is the last encounter of the Under-18 Girls and Under-19 Boys African Nations Volleyball Championship, and we're at the indoor sports hall of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. Playing on this court, Nigeria, Morocco. Morocco at this point are the home team, and they're going up against Nigeria, the host nation. Nigeria started their campaign at this championship by beating Cameroon 3-2. They actually came from 2 sets down to win that, and in their second game, they gave away 1 set, but still won. That was 3-1 against Gambia. Now this is their third encounter, although the team has already qualified for the World Championship. But they are fighting for their pride, and they know that they need to topple Cameroon by winning this. Although they beat Cameroon when they faced off. But as things are going, Nigeria are very much in charge, and they look ready to top the table, having Cameroon just behind them as the 2 teams who have qualified who will be representing Africa at the World Championships. At the moment, the teams are getting set for the second set, and we can see the Nigerian boys being gingered by their coach. Of course, Coach Sunny must have enjoyed what he saw in the first set, and he will be telling the likes of Oyedepo, Michael, and of course Vincent Matthias to do more. Maybe this time around, win by like 25 to 5 points. But it's a game of volleyball. You can never say never, and you can never say it is over or it is officially over. And looking at the North Africans, they are not going down without a fight, and they look ready to come for the second set.
Thank you.
The teams are back on court and they're ready for the second set. And if you're just joining us, This is the under-18 girls and under-19 boys African Nations Volleyball Championship clash between Morocco and Nigeria. And of course, this is the third match for Nigeria and Morocco. Nigeria have won 2 out of 2 and have qualified for the World Championship in the process. Now, having won the first set flawlessly, let's see what they are going to bring for the second set.
The second set commences now.
I still have with me Sean Pablo, and Nigeria will be getting us underway here. There was no stopping the Nigerian team. They were ready for that, and what a beautiful one for them to get that point.
I mean, I think the Nigerians have a game in their hand to break records here tonight. Pascal Ozokunye averages 3.34 spikes in any game, and here tonight he already has 3 spikes in this game. It means that if he spiked another time, and he was going to better his record that he has previously. I think it's looking even brighter for the team in white and green. But then the Moroccans seem not to have really come to the party, irrespective of the scoreline being at the parity of 1 now. But it's still too early to say that this set will go in the way of Nigeria. But if Morocco would definitely take this set, then whatever they have to do, they have to start doing it early enough.
Right. Another point gained there by Nigeria. Seven, Nigeria. Beautiful there. He saw that opportunity and Oyewale capitalized on that, and that was beautiful. Nigeria cruising again, already with 3 points as against 1 by Morocco.
Well, I think the head coach for Nigeria, Sani Mohammed, quite as tactical and as sound as he is, understands the rhythm of every game, especially when they come. We saw him use Oyedipo Oyewale, jersey number 7 for Nigeria, as a joker in their previous game against the Gambia. I mean, Nigeria actually won that game from the spikes of that young man and from the character he showed, and that's the day again for him, making another spike count for Nigeria. I mean, in that particular game against the Gambia, what they did was put him on the bench in the second set after he played the first, but then in the third set he didn't play, and in the fourth set when he looked like Nigerians were getting tired arms, and then he had to come through with that spike, with that energy, with the tenacity. He spiked Nigeria to a victory, and they cruised to a 3-1 result in that particular game. And here tonight he is just so strong for his opponent. They haven't been able to stop him. They have not found that thing that he's just so special that they can find a way to criticize and also find a way to stop. But I think Oyedipo Oyewale here can be one player that Nigeria can have hope for, especially for the future.
It's tight here at the moment. It's 3 to Morocco and 5 to Nigeria. Dropped there, and obviously goes in favor of Nigeria. It's now 6 points for Nigeria. Morocco still with 3. Nigeria 7. Beautiful to recover that. There was no way for their libero. That looked hot. And that's been the style of the Nigerian boys. They've been outstanding since the beginning of the tournament, but today they look a bit more agile. Again, it goes in favor of Nigeria. We're having the first technical timeout for the second set. And obviously, Nigeria are leading Morocco at the moment by 5 points. And it's already looking like the fourth set. Sean Pablo, it was tight at some point, but Nigeria have moved 5 points clear.
Good for them to have moved 5 point clear. But then, if you check out the first set, you'll see that they have not done better than that particular set. Because at the point when the serves were on, after 4 serves in that set, Nigeria claimed all 4 to actually initiate the first timer. But then you can see that the Moroccans are able to endure in this set, pull through after 11 serves, which tells you that they've done way better in this set than they did in the last one. But then they still trailed by 5, and that's totally mean that Nigeria having the control of this game by 5 points, coming back into it will look to strengthening their side. And I think that the coach, the head coach, Sani Mohammed, will have to dish out some words to jersey number 13. That's Vincent Matthias. He has seemed to have bought 2 balls that could have cheaply given away points to Nigeria. So they also have to play that intelligently. They also have to be that smart. They also have to have their eyes right there, irrespective of the fact that they are having a field day. But Nigeria here, they have to do well and continue to stare the cheers from these spectators.
Right. As soon as they were back on court, Nigeria wasted no time in gaining another point. It's now 9 to Nigeria. Morocco are still with 3. Another point there, game gained by Morocco. It's now 4 to them. 7 now, Morocco. Will it be an ace against Nigeria? That looks impossible, but nothing is impossible, really. Beautiful one. See this man, Vincent Matthias, strong man, is showing what he's made of. Ready to serve for Nigeria. Another substitution for Morocco there. And of course, it's the end of the road for now for Cagnari, and it's been replaced by Zapt, number 8. That was not good enough from Timothy, but his teammates have forgiven him for that. Serving now Morocco. Will they get another point? Taking advantage of that, and they've remedied that almost immediately. It's now 11 to Nigeria and 5 to Morocco. Serving now, Nigeria. They're going. The Moroccan boys will fancy their chances, haven't been able to get themselves some points, unlike the foresight that they weren't doing so well. Now they have 6 points, although they are trailing by 5. That goes in favor of Morocco, and they are gradually growing into this game. Sean Pablo.
Yeah, surely this team is getting back to it gradually. They seem not to be discounting the details here. They've actually gotten better, way better than they did in the very first set. Look at what the scoreboard says. Only 4 the difference against their opponent. When you consider that they lost the first set by 17 points, then this team deserve a bit of a kudos. But then it's not enough for you to just give them kudos, as they're already giving away another point to Nigeria. But the Moroccans really have to stick together and keep doing it consistently. It's not about coming to the party. You have to come to the party with your dancing shoes as well. Because when the music plays, you should be able to roll and rumble.
Right, Morocco again. They just gained another point, and they are making it very close. And I can see the fans in this auditorium telling our Nigerian boys to be very serious with what they are doing, because at the moment, was that necessary? Paul, we have to do better, and the Moroccans are closer than ever. Just 3 points. separating these two teams at the moment. This one in favor of Nigeria is now it's already 13 to Nigeria.
Time out, Morocco at 9:30. 9:14.
Right, another timeout. Nigerian boys with 14 points as against 9 by Morocco. 5-point difference at the moment, but could they have done better?
Well, they should have done better. Better in the sense that they need to actually win the set, but then they trail. But again, the word better still comes to play because they have done better than the first set that they played, because we didn't even see them get to the point of 9 in that particular one. But here they are now, only the difference of 5 between them and their opponent, and they know that they can crawl back. They know that they can actually get themselves inside of it. They know they can actually get something that can be tangible enough for them to celebrate. But then it's always going to be if they continue to make points. Now they've made one. It's now 4 between them and their opponent. They should keep making this point. They should be consistent enough. They should make sure that whenever they get a chance, they do not waste them. They don't have to get cynical and sloppy. They have to actually get clinical and, of course, cruising. That's what they need to do for the Moroccans. But the Nigerians still, as it's 6 at the moment, I think it's their game to lose.
No way for Morocco there. And the Nigerian boys again dominating. But for this set, it's been close. It's been an issue of 3 points difference, 4 points difference, or 5 points difference. As it stands now, it's 10 to Morocco and 6. Oh, now Morocco gained another point. It went in favor of the North Africans. It's now 11 to Morocco and 15 to Nigeria.